This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to take a look at the Shadow High Monique Verbena doll. Hmm. She almost got stuck there. Well, let's go ahead and detach her from the box, shall we? I am honestly kind of afraid of cutting her hair. She's got more of a unique braid to her hair than most of the dolls do. I don't know what the actual kind of name for this is. I know I've seen it in real life. I mean, besides being braids, but I mean this style of braid, I think there is actually a specific name for it. Yep. I do wish they could find better ways to actually put the dolls in these packages. Oops. And then comes the whole pulling your hair out. Oh, shit. Now we got a couple of other tabs up here. And there we go. The painful attempt at getting her out of the package. Let's go ahead and sit her down right there for the moment. Whoops. Well, we've got more tabs, plastic tabs holding her in place on her dress. Because we need more and more holes in the clothing. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and get some of the stuff off the, the vacuum bit. One of the things I do like about the current run of the Shadow High and Ever After High, Shadow High and Rainbow High dolls is this. They do this nice artwork back here with the line art on the dolls, and I think that looks beautiful. Get her stand put together. Like she's got a loose piece of rubber band here. Huh. Her belt is actually just plastic loop that is rubber banded to her. And look at that, I still can't get it off. Doesn't look too bad, but I'm not really a big fan of that kind of friction hold. But I suppose that was the only way they could get that look that they wanted with that. Let's go ahead and have a good look at her face. You know, a lot of the Shadow High dolls do have a more um, intense makeup appearance. And unfortunately, when they have more makeup, they have more chances for error. As you can kind of see maybe over here, the lines aren't quite as sharp on this underliner here as they are on the other side, which is kind of a shame. But that's one of the things that makes it tough with some of these dolls is finding like really good versions of the face-ups. She's got the big hoop earrings with some flower motif on them. Looks like those are glued in place. Oh, hey, look at that. It was glued, it came undone. She's got the standard articulation. We have the whole spin around, go out. The dowels only have a single joint in the elbow, no ab or waist crunch. I think the only one where they did kind of a crunch at the torso on these dowels was actually Jet. Of course, hand spins and flexes. Knees go out. We do have a double jointed knee. Although they are kind of stiff on this dowel and almost feels like it's going to break the plastic here. Looks like we've got some, I don't know what they call that, but it's definitely a scar from the molding process. Her shoe design here, got a big heel at the bottom, just going to a stiletto kind of at the top. Not really sure what those designs are supposed to be. I don't know why, but I keep on thinking of like a demon kind of a thing though. But I don't think that's quite right. She definitely has a much better the hair looks much better on the back than a lot of these dolls usually do. It's not thinned out at all, and that might just be partially because of the way the hair is pulled to the side. It might be hiding some of those spots. Unfortunately, when I was taking her out, it loosened up some of that, and I have no idea. I mean, you'd obviously have to like start pulling on random strands to get that to pull into position. That could take a long time. So she also has like the baby fine hairs sculpted into her head. In this case, they did a pretty good job lining the rooted hair so that it doesn't, so it matches up with the ends of the hair, of the molded hair, which is often a problem with these dolls. See, I think her dress is actually a one-piece dress this time. Yep, she has a one-piece dress. I really like the color on her too. She's just this dark purple and the purple and blue and pink highlights in the hair. They go really well together. Her necklace here has the same kind of design as her shoes. Although with the way the shoes are designed, I think I'd leave the rubber bands on there just to keep them on her feet. Overall, she's definitely a beautiful looking doll. She, of course, comes with the pants hanger, the top hanger, even though she doesn't come with a secondary outfit. But we also get this set of makeup and phone, which these are quite possibly the biggest pain in the butts to try to get out. Like, you would think they could come up with a better system for this, you know? Hey, look, we're finally getting there. We got one makeup brush. Oh, man. We got our lipstick, our phone, Team Anti-Sparkle, phone case. I think that's supposed to be some kind of weird dragon or snake. I'm not sure. Get the other makeup brushes out of here. And her eyeshadow palette. No, I don't mind the eyeshadow palettes. Oh, and then there's that design. That's been on the Shadow High ones. Though I do think, I don't know. The brushes are the part that kind of irritate me here because they don't have a way for them to hold on to them. Nor like the lipstick, which is kind of funny because, you know, you can actually pull that off. And that is not the same color she's wearing. I mean, that's something you can just kind of like throw in the dollhouse. These are fine, but as far as they're almost pointless because they can't hold them. So you can't make it look like she's, you know, doing her makeup. Phone, on the other hand, at least we do get the phone case that has the little holder for the hands. But they only go on one hand and actually look normal. Otherwise, if you try to put it in the other hand, she has to hold it upside down. Still, the most important thing here is that she is a beautiful doll, and it would be nice if we could save $1 or two by not having all the useless accessories that do nothing. Because without extra clothing, we don't need the extra hangers. Without little loops on the makeup brushes, she can't hold them, so why have them anyway? And then, in her case, I think all this comb is going to do is actually ruin the hair. So, anyway, that'll do it for our look at the Shadow High doll. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I realize that I probably aren't doing the best job when it comes to actually reviewing the dolls. No, look at that. That looks terrible. I might have to cut those off. So please feel free to give me any suggestions when it comes to reviewing dolls. Peace and love.